Hello there lads and girls, this is Lord Kicker and welcome back to another mini update episode. Alright, so this week I've done some more on my boarding actions terrain, as you might see here. I have a few more bits done. Let's see, this is one with one of those walls that just clicks out. Fits very snugly. So it's almost hard to see that it is a broken wall. So yeah, I more or less just put the black parts on these. Just trying to get as many of them as possible started to paint at least. That way I can just do a production line sort of thing. So this was one of the new pieces that I haven't done before, so quite interesting. I like to do like one of each piece at least. That way I have a reference to go by some then later on. So yeah, also done some of these like scattered terrain pieces. One of these with the door. I haven't done a big one with the door before, so figured I'd do that. And yeah, on this one I haven't done the backside yet though, so that is one I need to still do. Same with this one. Yeah, because I do the black on one side, let it dry, and then do the other side, so those were pretty recent. So again, tried to do some of these scattered terrain pieces. Also the translocation dies, and then the black on those. So I will still need to do the like oil washes and then the glow effect. And then we also have the sarcophagus. Same here, I only done the black layout. So I still need to do like those lights on it. And then I have one of these doors that actually had some damage to it. So I figured, okay, let's make it like there was bullets fired or something like that, so it's burn marks. So I started to put some black in there, did some washers and stuff. So that's kind of cool. And then you have the scarabs over there trying to repair it. Love those little things. Little details. And one more piece of scattered terrain. Quite enjoy these. Okay, and then we have these little special doors that are going to be like glowing. Man, the camera really want to make these yellow, but they are more like a green. So yeah, so I painted up 4 of those. I think there was only 4 in the pack, so it should be all of them. Okay, and then I wanted to make a flying base for one of my Seraphim, I think they're called, right? It's Seraphim and Seraphim, I believe. So these are like the melee unit. So I figured, I'm not a huge fan of the flying bases that these come with, because it's attached to a small piece on the backpack, and then it just goes around and it's very wobbly, and I feel like this one is way more secure because yeah, there it's tripped over. But yeah, I don't feel like it's as easy to trip this one as it is with the other ones. So I just took a little piece of foam and just tried to cut it to look like a rock. Just have a push from it. I feel like it's turning out pretty cool. So I'm probably gonna try that for a squad at least. Alright, and then I have my, I think it's called a platoon. So another leader that I built a little while ago. I think I've shown it before, at least built. But I've started to paint her up, gave her prime and started to paint the cloth. So still need to do a little more on that one. But yeah, this is what I have been up to this week, so mostly keep going with my terrain. I really want to get this finished, so it would be really cool to have a fully painted boarding actions terrain. And I quite enjoy this one, because I feel like I can make it look very cool with actually very little work. Because this black is more or less like a dry brush on there. And it does do a lot to make it like pop. And then needing those oil washers, they just go into the creases. The thing that takes the most time though is just me waiting. Because I need to wait for it to dry, and that takes like 24 hours, maybe more. So yeah, that's why I need to get a lot of it painted so I can just go around all the time, making more and more and more. Yeah, and when those washes are dry, I can just go in with my fluorescent paint. And since it's a white wash, it is white in the creases, that will take up the fluorescent paint a whole lot better. And also, after I put down the fluorescent, it flows into the creases, so I can just take a cotton swab and just swab over. It worked pretty well so far. So, I figured I'm gonna keep doing that. Well, yeah, that is what I've been up to this week. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, bye bye.